more incentives, Ted. Yeah.
No caffeine.
No alcohol, no nothing.
I kick in like a turbo booster.
What's this new music?
Isn't that music great? Positive K, it's like 90s rap. We love it. And I'm learning more and more reasons this morning to keep healthy blood pressure. Because it turns out if you have high blood pressure, you can't drink coffee. I wonder how low my blood pressure would be if I didn't drink 18 cups of coffee a day.
Probably much lower.
You'd be half asleep.
Are you on your 18th
Right.
already?
I think this is just 14th. It's the morning brew. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to live up to the name, Steve, right?
No,
right?
no.
And Steve is here. He's talking about there's a great thing coming up this weekend on Civic Plaza on the 30th. I love this.
2 weekends from now.
2 weekends from now, yes, absolutely.
Because I'm not here next Monday because Memorial Day. So
Right, right.
I'm getting a little squeeze in of it now. So.
Right. Yes. So this is a very fun event coming up. Have you guys been to Civic Plaza lately?
No.
No, I haven't.
It really has changed. It used to be this horrible, just flat landscape of concrete and stuff. Like there was nothing. It was just concrete. And they're actually doing a lot to improve it. There was a new grant that the city got from Southwest Airlines. It's a $100,000 grant to actually improve it and make it look better. And this is kind of how a lot of us see it. You know, beautiful photo though, Steve. But this is how a lot of us see it, is just these landscapes of concrete, but adding some colorful touches. Shade, which I love.
Right.
Yeah.
Shade is really amazing. And
Those colors
flowers.
are familiar.
And then the right?
Southwest Airlines colors.
Are
Very
they
nice.
really?
Well, the
I
yellow
didn't
yellow
make the
and
connection.
orange.
Ah, that's what happens when you get $100,000 from Southwest Airlines.
Yeah.
And then there's also chairs now and tables on the plaza. It's great.
Public art.
Public art.
Food trucks.
Food trucks every Tuesday. All of this is part of this rejuvenation that we're seeing now in Civic Plaza. And Steve is going to talk about the Creative 505 event.
Creative 505. And, you know, they're doing a really cool thing down there with bringing down, as kind of those summer events begin to kick off.
Mm-hmm.
But this is really kind of spotlighting stuff like Batpipe and ABQID.
Right. And the entrepreneurial
Pyrograph.
scene.
Yeah. So from 4 o'clock it begins, and it's very kid-friendly. They've got face painting. They've got all this stuff going on, stage performances, music. But they're local startup businesses are going to be all over the place down there. It's a great time to go down.
And this is a little bit more. I know that a lot of us, when we think of Civic Plaza, you think of the old summer fests,
Right.
Which got a little
dicey.
A little dicey. They were not they weren't the family-friendly affair that a lot of people wanted them to be.
I was going to ask that question.
Right.
Is this a little more family friendly?
This is absolutely more family-friendly. And the event is going to have really, because they're trying to make a little bit older crowd. You know, trying to not necessarily bring in the 14-year-olds, but the 24-year-old and the millennial that, you know, wants to find out about all the new businesses, wants to eat at the food trucks and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons we know a lot about this is because there's a couple MCs on this thing.
Yeah.
And who are they, Steve? You want to tell us who the MCs are for this? It should be a fun, really some of the best people in town, I think, are going to be emceeing this thing.
I have an idea.
A guy named Gary is the only one I know.
Gary O. Gary O is going to be Wincy, and then I'm going to be doing
And
the
this
other
guy
half of
too.
it.
So it made it easy to bring it on and talk about it this morning.
Right.
So,
Because we got the Cardboard Playhouse Theater, and these guys are just a local theater group who's really pushing some boundaries and doing some very fun stuff with theater. And then Chemo is a local musician.
Yeah.
And you know Chemo's music, right? It's great fun.
She's doing acoustic.
Oh, there she
yeah.
is, right there. Yeah.
We love
and she's
Chemo.
a wonderful singer-songwriter, so she's gonna be one of the performers. So it's not like the the rap band. It's not going to be the heavy metal band on the plaza. You're getting a nice singer-songwriter. You're getting also Kalischaub band. Kali was here just last week, and he played a great performance for us. There he is, doing some funk. And then there's Reviva and Cactus and Tractor are going to be there with Trick Lock. It's going to be so much
Trick
fun.
Lock's first time down on the plaza. So
I didn't know it was their first time on the plaza
it's
because
gonna be
they are all over town.
Trick Lock's great.
Right? Because
They
they're
do-
at the
they do
theater in
good
residence
stuff.
at UNM.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an exciting day, and I'm really hoping that we're able to start wiping away that vision that we've had about what used to happen down there at Summerfest.
That old stigma. Yeah, it'd be nice to go away.
It needs to go away, and I think this is our way
Right.
to kick it away. And
Well, we tried to
keep
kick it
going.
off on Friday. We really tried hard. Friday, remember what happened on Friday? With all the rain and the wind.
Oh,
and
yes.
Yeah.
Crummy
And,
weather.
right. And there was another event on Friday that was
Right.
scheduled. And, people were real excited about it. But, oh, man, I went out there and almost got blown away. I gave up, and luckily I wasn't emceeing that one.
Of course not.
But
I'll have an umbrella for you on the 30th, though.
Right, we might need it. I
sun will
hope
come
not.
out.
No rain,
Right.
no rain.
I don't think so. I think we'll be set
I
by
don't
then.
think you should trust me with that umbrella.
But this is I think it says a lot about what this event is, though, because Gary Opedal, the city's director of economic development, is going to be the guy who is the other MC. So when you have the director of economic development talking about these things
Buy-in.
on the stage, absolutely, it makes a big difference on, I think, who's going to be there and what kind of crowd they're trying to bring
Right.
to downtown.
You
When was
know,
the last time you were downtown?
I was downtown for our Carrington graduation, actually, a few weekends ago.
Oh, you guys have it at the Civic Plaza, or
Yep.
or on the?
In the auditorium.
Yeah,
so.
great.
But I haven't been down there.
This is
for an
all
event
new
like this.
landscape for you, too.
Yeah, I
though,
just moved
so-
to Albuquerque in January, so it's all new.
So you're learning about all of this
Yeah.
great stuff.
So you got to go down in 2 weekends
I
and
will.
check it out. There's a lot of information going on. There's a Facebook page that has been started on it for Creative 505. So look
Right.
that up. Our friend Cara Tolino is really behind it.
Right.
She's been a good go-getter with getting stuff out.
Trying to
so
just class it up a little bit too.
there you go.
Right. So I think
I'm
it should be a
excited.
lot of fun.
I'm eager to see you on stage. bringing
I'm a
people down there,
natural.
so-
I'm
I know,
totally a natural.
I know.
Yeah, but it's 4 to 10 on the 30th for Creative 505. It should be fun. It should be a really great time. And then hopefully we can actually change that little stigma, because I think, unfortunately, the reason a lot of us come downtown,
Court.
That's to see you.
Yeah.
right?
Come to the
Ju-
courthouses.
yes, Judge Bacon knows.
But Greg
Judge
really does bring
Bacon
up a really
knows.
good point, and I think that does stick in people's heads, and we need to wipe that away.
Right.
But people need to go downtown and check out.
But you know what? The one awesome thing about that is that there's parking at the courts.
I was going to ask about
There's the giant parking garages right there.
Next to Metro Court,
Right.
right.
Right. And there's also parking underneath Civic Plaza. There's parking all around downtown. There's like
Plenty of it.
plenty of parking.
I was
so
in
that's
that parking lot the other day. It's a good, well kept parking lot.
Right.
So.
It's a shame that we have to talk about parking for a big event. But anyway, 30th, it's going to be great fun from 4 to 10 p.m.
A lot of good
Come on
people
out.
being part of it this year.
Yes.
So.
Come downtown for something other than court. We'll see you back in a couple of minutes on the Morning Brew with Friends.